Oh, Bitcoin. We are in a big bounce, small bull market. And why do I say that? Well, everyone is scared of recession. And yes, if you follow me on this channel, that, recession is 2 declining quarters of GDP, which we're above that. But they decided to change the definition of recession. So I feel like we're already beyond that. And this big bounce, small bull run is essentially based upon the ideology or the skepticism that, I guess that's a more correct way of saying it, the government is going to pause the raise of interest rates because it's tanking the economy with price of gas and blah, 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 everything. If we look at the simple chart of the dollar, and back in the 1920s, $1 was equivalent to $26, like buying 30 Hershey's bars is what this is saying. And now our dollar is worth so much less. We have declined 2,600%, right? We could buy 30 Hershey's bar, and now we can just buy one McDonald's coffee. Yeah, it is only $1, but the point of this is to just know that inflation, it is rising so much that if you leave your money in a bank, you're losing it. If you don't make 6 to 8% on your money every year sitting in a bank, you are losing money. You're actually not getting a raise. Like, even working wise, you need to be continuously keeping up the rate of inflation, which this year's been around 9%. And the feds want to take it down to 2% is what they're saying. But in order to do that, they'd have to raise interest rates from where they are now, about 6-7%, all the way up to 14%, which would just kill the market. But this is about Bitcoin, and why I love Bitcoin is because it's deflationary. There's never going to be any more. You can't print more in order to keep up with demand. It's the supply is 21 million. That is it. And if we look closely at this chart, this is the MACD, moving average convergence divergence. It is two moving averages that intersect, and usually when the smaller one goes above the longer one, it is a sign that you are in for a big bounce. And this is on the monthly, okay? So back in 2010, boom, we had that moving average convergence divergence, and it decided to bump up 4,700%, 47,000%, excuse me, not 4,700. That is 47,000. That is an extra zero. Then in 2013, it moved, boom, and we had that same big bounce of 2,400. Then a little bit later, 1,000. Then in 2017, this was the big where a lot of people got into crypto. Bitcoin went up 2,500%. That's like a 25x, if that's easier for you guys. This is a 470x. This is just a 25x. Then we have the latest bull market during the lockdown, everything. That was a 7x, right? Because we had the convergence, divergence, crossover here. Almost considered like a golden cross when you have the 50-day over a 200. And now, boom, we are at that $30,000 mark of Bitcoin. And where are we off to now? This is why I think we could have an easily 10x in the next few years, the next bull cycle of Bitcoin being. My price target is $300,000 per Bitcoin by the end of the next bull cycle. So bull cycle is probably going to start close to 2024. Then we have 4 years. So by 2028, boom, I say the top of it is 300,000 to potentially a $500,000. If you like this content, make sure you stick around. I make a lot of reels, make a lot of shorts. I'm here to help you guys make some money. I have turned very little money into a lot of money. I've also, ironically, have turned a substantial amount of money into very little at times, but it means that I have experience to help you guys. Thank you.